this song can mean only one thing.
We come from Blackpool, and this is like the Spanish equivalent, and it's brilliant.
We love Benidorm!
That's right, girls.
It's my perfect one for me.
We're in Spain.
This is the best place ever.
You're not wrong, Gemma. Because it's cheap.
We've not really spent much, really, have we?
And there's chips.
First portion of fresh chips.
Every year, thousands of us Brits make a fresh start in the sun and make every penny count.
It's becoming more and more difficult to make a decent living.
Fine job.
So they can live la buena vida.
Cheers.
The good life. And that's why there will always be...
We had a good day, innit? A bargain day.
I'm getting emotional now.
Fantastic people.
Paradise.
Otherwise known as bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Coming up, drag queen Mark Ellis has a new sideline as a saucy sailor. Unless his customers abandon ship first.
Oh, bless you. Obviously you're not all right, mate.
Dog rescuer Pat is hoping the golf greens are paved with gold.
To be quite honest, we would have normally sold twice as many raffle tickets by now, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And bar owner Jeff drafts in the help of best friend Philip.
He has champagne tastes, but I've got beer bottle money at the minute.
But at what cost?
This needs to go. What are these things here?
In the streets of Benidorm's Old Town is 58-year-old ex-bank manager Jeff Gartland.
How's it going? How are you? Right? Yeah, fine.
In 1993, Jeff took a trip from Leeds to Spain.
My mother said to me, here's a couple of £100, go off and have a long holiday, and I just needed to get away.
And 30 years later, he's still here.
I came here when there were fewer British people living in Benidorm. I very quickly learnt the language, which opened a huge number of doors.
And one of those doors was to this bar.
I've had the bar now for about a year and a half. I love it. I'm a sociable guy. Oh, hello.
Coming out to Spain wasn't just a change in career for Jeff.
I got married in the 80s, did what all my friends did and what everybody around me expected me to do, and we had children. But, you know, there was something else inside of me. I'd struggled for many years with my sexuality because, you know, I'd been gay for as long as I can remember. So I separated from my wife and I just came to Spain for a break. And, yeah, that was 29 years ago. It's still here. How's it going? All right. How's your holiday going? Nice?
No, we're not.
Oh, you live here, do you?
Yeah, we've got a bit.
Very nice. Lovely. Wonderful place to live, isn't it?
Yeah.
I enjoy your beers.
Yeah, thank you.
Jeff might be enjoying the zest of life, but running the bar can be a squeeze.
It's becoming more and more difficult to make a decent living. Oh, God, it's hot, isn't it? Oh, I'm exhausted. Of course I am. Up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm getting old now, you know. I'm like nearly 60. And I'm looking forward now to just slowing down a little bit, not retiring, but finding a way of making some money without having to work 10 to 12 hours a day.
And when the chance came up to lease an apartment in the same block as his own, Jeff took the plunge to take on another business.
My friends think I'm crazy, but I've taken on this property on 3 floors. I actually live on the top floor, and I've taken on the whole building, and I'm going to offer it as a holiday rental. I've got a rental of £1,500 to cover, and I'm hoping to be charging at least €100 a night.
Covering the rent isn't the only gamble Jeff's taking.
The thing is, I've signed a contract a couple of months ago. I haven't actually seen the property. I haven't seen the interior because there are people renting it. So I'm hoping that there aren't going to be any surprises there. It is a risk.
We Brits love a dog.
Yeah, good girl. Look what I've got. Yeah, good girl.
And they love us. Not more than they love a snack, though.
No, that's not yours, greedy girl. Jessie's got jaws like a shark.
72-year-old Cumbrian expat Pat Earl has been feeding and fussing over our furry friends her whole life.
Good girl. Tongue always hangs out of the mouth because she's got no teeth.
And naturally, now she's in Spain, she runs a local dog rescue.
Running a dog charity was a father's thought in my head when I came to Spain. I thought I was going to sunbathe all day and just be a lady of leisure and have a wonderful life. Well, that didn't happen. I mean, I never have time to do anything. This is not just my house, it's home to 6, sometimes 7 or 8 dogs, all rescues. Life is never quiet. There's nowhere in this house where you go where there isn't a dog, and they'll all just join us and watch TV. I think they've got little watches on their paws, so they can say, come on, it's time for our treats now, and yeah. Hello, have you found me? Come on, no, get up here, you can do it. Oh, there you go. We have rescued over 1,000 cats and dogs, which I'm really proud of. I've never turned any dog or cat away ever. You just have to look around at the dogs and see how happy they are. Of course it's worth it. Jealous pants.
It's a full house at Pat's, and she rents boarding kennels to home the other 60 animals currently in her care.
The expenses are to care for all these animals somewhere in the region of 2,500 to 3,000 euros a month.
That's a lot of cash for Pat to find.
If the money ever stops coming in, I dread to think what would happen.
But never fear, Canny Pat always has a plan.
We've got to stop using commercial premises and have our own rescue centre.
She's going to build a brand new home for the dogs to save on rent. So, what's it going to be called, Pat?
This is where we hope to build our Parkland sanctuary.
Parkland? I like it.
We saw the land. We had the cash to buy it, thanks to a little legacy left to us by a kind lady.
Not that small, Pat. They bought the land for 40,000 euros and building has begun.
These are the quarantine kennels under construction.
But Pat needs to raise 5,000 euros to finish the build and get the kennels up and running.
So everything you see is either, well, it's begged or stolen from junk heaps.
And after all that begging and stealing, Pat is now borrowing an idea for her next fundraiser.
One of our volunteers, who happens to be a very keen golfer, came up with this fabulous idea of a golf tournament. The idea being that he would invite any golf player to have rounds of golf, and he's organised all these prizes and got sponsors from local businesses. And hopefully the owner of the golf club will agree to us doing it every year. That money coming in every year, you know you're getting it. You get yourself on a more even keel.
Well, let's hope this fundraising idea is a hole-in-one, Pat. It's another beautiful Benidorm morning. And 43-year-old Yorkshire expat Mark Ellis is up and ready to shine.
Ta-da!
Wow.
It's fab and sparkly.
I think the hairy legs really said it all.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Mark's one of the coast's best-loved drag acts, Ruby Rocks.
Ruby is ready to rock.
But when the world locked down, Mark survived in Spain by moving in with good friend Ian.
I'm paying like 350 euros, like all included, to live here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you are very nice, because it costs you a lot more than that, but... Ian has brought a lot of joy to my life because he's so funny. We have a laugh all the time. We get on so well. It's become a really important relationship in my life.
Mark's life is starting to sparkle again, and he can finally start to make plans for the future.
I've been lucky to sort of have an increase in my income, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm hoping to do something actually with the money and not just spend it all. So I'd quite like to invest in a holiday apartment. It's in central Benidorm. But I want to have it so it's styled like, you know, a Ruby place.
With the car and boys cleaned up, they're off into Benidorm.
Why'd you take the roof off?
It's not going to mess your hair up, is it?
The price of looking good, Ian. Mark's planning to buy a property and then rent it out to holiday makers.
It's a bit scary because it's like, you know, to buy an apartment in central Benidorm is going to be quite expensive. You know, you're looking up to sort of like maybe 200,000 and having to pay a mortgage.
Let's have a snoop then, Mark.
So this is the entrance.
Welcome to the master bedroom. This needs to be a bit of a boudoir, doesn't it? Because it's Ruby Rocks that's got it. That could be fun. Okay, so this isn't exactly how I would have it. There'll have to be a picture of me somewhere.
Maybe on the duvet cover.
I don't think I'll go as far as to actually sort of like have a picture of me on the bedspread. I think that might be a bit too much.
Well, it was worth a try.
This is an exciting space, but I would change everything. So, like, yeah, just change it all, paint it up.
I hope you're handy with a roller, Mark.
I can't paint, I can't decorate, I can't do any of those things, but I know people that can, so. Thanks so much, darling.
Welcome.
All right, see you later, lovely.
So, that's the first part of Mark's master plan sorted. What's next?
So the idea is, buy a property, people then rent it, I then do some trips, like as a package deal within that, so people can have a great holiday. So what do you think?
You know, it has to be a high standard because it's a reflection of Ruby.
Mark's planning to trial his holiday package, which includes the rental of his new apartment as well as trips out.
I'm going to research some opportunities for some trip ideas. Also, I'm going to speak to some boat owners to have a little look if I can organise boat trips with them.
Mark will be testing his boat trip on a few trial guests, followed by a Ruby Rock show.
Well, I don't really know what I'm doing, which is pretty standard.
I've heard of fake it till you make it, Mark, but I've also heard of the Titanic.
It's very important to me that my whole brand with Ruby Rocks and everything is connected with people enjoying their holidays. So let's not ruin people's holidays by doing a rubbish trip, eh? So, yeah, I'm worried. I've not done this before.
Well, let's hope it floats their boat. It's easy to indulge.
This is the life, isn't it?
When in the sun.
Sure, you lie down after that.
And having fun.
If I don't buy it, I can't eat it.
So here are our bargain-loving tips to keeping fit in the sun. Staying healthy.
The only free way to fight the fat. Woo!
Doesn't have to cost.
The best bargain gym in town. Whew.
Commitment is key.
I do this every morning at 5 o'clock. It's a beautiful walk. Look at the views we've got.
Remember to stay hydrated.
It's a long way to the fridge, you know.
Have the right gear.
Loving the trainers.
On high heels because I'm so short.
Val's got the right idea. Push yourself to the limit.
I'm knackered. Oh, my goodness. Why do I do it?
Keep it up, Andrea. And most importantly,
Getting them chins under the water, all of them.
have fun doing it.
Chin, chin.
You can see what we get out of this class, I'm sure.
Over in Benidorm's Old Town, Jeff's only just got the keys for his new rental property and has called in best mate Philip Garnett to help.
Wait, just wait.
Right,
All
let's
will
have a
be
look.
revealed. All will be revealed. OK, so which key opens the gate, Philip?
I have absolutely no idea, but I'm going for the gold.
Philip owns a hotel in the Old Town,
Oh, my God! Yes.
so he should come in handy.
That's where I live. And, you know, this is the place I'm renting out. It's a holiday home, so I think everything will be all right. I'm sure it will. But we'll see.
Jeff's only had the lease for a couple of weeks, but he's never seen inside the property.
So,
Let's see what we can do,
go.
Jeff. Let's go in.
That's not the only risk he's taken, as he already has a booking.
my first guest's arriving on Sunday. It's Tuesday. So, you know, we need to make a checklist of what we need.
He's got 4 days, his best mate Philip, and a budget of €1,000 to turn this place around.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit nervous because he has champagne tastes, but I've got beer bottle money at the minute.
When I cast my eye on there, we need to get rid of things. I'm sure we'll have to have a look. I haven't been in there yet. The view is fantastic, but you can't live in a view.
Well, I know.
So let's go inside.
Now it's the moment of truth.
Very nice table when it's brought up and polished.
And the verdict?
It's got potential.
Oh, right, OK.
There's potential.
No, it's fine.
We need 4 days, and we need a bit of a makeover, Jeff.
Slow
and we've
down.
only got
Can you
4
please
days.
just slow down a little bit? Philip, these have got to go.
These have got to go. Everything's got to go.
Yeah,
this could put Jeff and Philip's 25-year friendship to the test.
I need to make a lot of notes.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to send you... I'm just going to do a list of things that I think that should be done, and then...
No, I will send you a list of things that be done.
I'm not even...
Everything needs to be taken off these walls. This needs to go. What are these things here? They've got to go.
Anyway, these are staying.
They're not. They're going.
Yes, they are.
They're going. 2 irons.
Really important things for me. When I go on holiday, if I've got a comfy bed, then I know, then I'm happy. I haven't been in here, and I want to try the mattress out. I just want to try this, because see if this is... Well, we don't need new mattresses.
Jeff's counting every euro to come in on budget.
It needs a little work, and it's not easy.
And for Philip to finish on time.
But what we will do, we will transform this in 4 days.
Are you sure about that, Philip?
Well, that's an impossible target, but who loves impossible targets? We all do.
There's no going back now.
Just drop the keys off. Thank you.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
As Jeff has already got that booking to fulfil.
I'm new at this. I do realise that one bad review can destroy everything, so I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case for me.
Us Brits love our static palaces in Spain.
Just right for us.
It's our little home from home, isn't it?
But if you snoop, a little bit of Blighty is never too far away.
Everything here that we need. Little barbecue over there.
Mint sauce, definitely.
Preparing a good old ham sandwich today. A British favourite.
And Sandra knows where it's at.
That's English bacon. You can't beat our own bacon.
Anyone feeling saucy?
Brown sauce.
Oh, yeah. Got to have the brown sauce.
Oh, the beans. Got to have beans.
Yes.
Oh, we've all been there.
6 tins of beans. You just don't know when there's going to be a bean strike at the end of the day. So we always keep a few extras in reserve.
Good plan, Russ. Those were some great Caravan cupboard comforts. Cheers, all.
Cheers, darling.
Love you.
Love you too.
Over in Alicante, it's the day of Pat Earl's golf tournament.
We're so excited about today. I mean, this is a first on Benidorm golf course.
She's raising funds for her dog rescue charity.
Hopefully, it'll be a fantastic day for everyone. I've lumped some huge raffle prizes from the house this morning. I mean, fantastic raffle prizes, so there's going to be some lucky people today, I think. Yeah. As well as us being lucky, of course, raising funds.
Pat's hoping the event will raise at least €5,000 to complete the building of new kennels.
One of the reasons why we want to move our dogs from the commercial kennels is, of course, financial, the animal sanctuary. Initially, it will be able to house 30 or 40 dogs. Right. Oh, what a gorgeous day. Fabulous day.
Volunteers Sheila and Janet have baked up a treat.
So we've got mini Victoria sponges, lovely scones with strawberries and cream.
Jam first, then cream, please, for me, ladies.
Those are English royal scones.
So we're all a bit sort of nervous because we don't know what we're supposed to be doing. So the only one that knows what we're doing is Ernst.
Charity volunteer and keen golfer Ernst organised today's event. And everything has to be spot on for the players, who have paid €50 each.
This year is the first time we do this. We have plans to do this every year. This year we have 17. Maybe next year we will get 100 or more. And the more people playing golf, the more money we can raise for our charity.
Pat is looking to the future, and with a regular fundraising income for the charity, she can finally put her feet up.
There has to be a time when I've got to think about retiring. If we can raise money from this golf tournament, and this can become a yearly event, then I can watch other people get on with it and just stay in the background if they need me.
Us Brits love a night out.
It's unbelievable nightlife. It's for all ages.
It's fun, it's relaxed, something for everybody, all shapes and sizes.
No one's judging you, Bob, and there's nothing better than when you're on your holes.
The entertainers, comedians, singers, they're all very, very good.
Saw a magician in hotel, didn't we? He was fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Sounds magic, Shazza. From jugglers to drag acts, you name it, Benidorm has it.
Tribute artists are very good.
The standard is really high.
You can't get bored, there's so much to do.
Everything is here, everything you want.
Everything to keep us Brits entertained. And speaking of performers, on the outskirts of Benidorm,
it's all about sort of teasing and playing and flirting with your audience.
We're joining Geordie burlesque dancer...
Give a little kiss or a little wink.
Cheryl Dixon, also known as...
My character's Cherry Vixen.
I see what you did there, Cheryl. She left Newcastle for Spain 2 years ago and lives in her apartment with rescue dog Sammy. They both sure have the moves.
I just love it. I just absolutely love it. I love it. I love performing and I love dancing. Since I was a child, I've always danced. I used to perform at the Tyne Theatre in Newcastle. I was about 7 or 8. I remember being dressed as a swan.
And now Cheryl teaches burlesque in Benidorm.
Burlesque really does empower women and it enhances self-confidence and self-esteem.
But lately, business has been a little too quiet.
If I want to make a life here, then I have to make it work.
So she has a new plan.
What I would like is to put a show together, burlesque stroke cabaret show. So I think for the women to see the show, it's kind of a hook that'll draw people in to sign up for the lessons.
Cheryl will be a dancer, but for a full show, she needs extra talents.
I would like to audition a singer, somebody I can work with and create with.
So she's off to find them.
I'm really excited today because we're holding the auditions. So I'm looking for somebody that I can work with and put a show together with.
The show is planned for a few months' time, but she needs to audition a singer to put it together with now.
1, 2.
Cheryl's friend John helps out with the music. And with everything set, who's first on?
I know Danny from La Cala. He's a Spanish singer and he does a lot of the bars.
Danny's all singing, all dancing.
He's just got a happy, positive vibe, I think. So, yeah, it makes you smile.
Next up is Claire.
Got the goosebumps. You've got a really strong voice as well, haven't you? Gorgeous.
The competition is heating up.
So, it's the last singer of the day. We're all very excited to hear her, so we'll see what she's like. Obviously, Jess is a mum, and it's not easy for women in showbiz. So we're wives, we're mothers, we're daughters, and she's brought a baby down, which is absolutely lovely. Amazing, thank you.
You like it? Mummy doing well. Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Jess. We'll let you know. We'll be in touch. Okay. Bye, Ariella.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
A few days later, and Cheryl has made her decision.
We need to get a good audience there so I can attract women to come and learn burlesque and do the dance lessons. So there's a lot at stake. It's either make or break.
It's a big call for Cheryl, as she will be collaborating with the singer on her big show in a few months' time. And she went with...
You okay?
Yeah.
It's Jess.
Thank you for coming. I thought we could get to know each other a bit more and then start creating.
Yeah, sounds fab.
Yeah. I went for Jess. I think there's just something really special about her. And I also feel like we had a connection, which I think is really important when you're creating, to have that connection. So we can have a chat about sort of what songs you would like to do and sort of what songs we can do together.
Cheryl and Jess plan to meet twice a week.
I think we'll be good together, yeah. The creative process is quite magical, I think. Once you start creating, things just kind of flow. You get in the flow, yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it,
Don't forget to invite us back for the grand opening.
We need to get the show on the road.
Good luck, Cheryl. 10 miles down the coast from Benidorm is the port town of Altea.
So this is you can go inside.
Yeah, that looks easier than I think it is. Are you strong? There we go. Good, I'm on.
Where Mark Ellis is trying to set sail with a new business venture.
Can I be a bit of a captain or something?
Yeah, sure.
He plans to sell holiday packages.
Why is it two steering?
Where holidaymakers rent his apartment, go on his organised trips and see his Ruby Rocks drag show.
Are they quite hard to steer?
It's not so hard.
Not so hard. I really am excited about this idea of these tours, and I want people to have a good feel for what that's going to be. Thanks.
OK. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mark has organised a boat trip for Leslie and her family as a trial run for his new business.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hello, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much.
And it's her birthday, so Mark better not disappoint.
OK, so lovely to meet you.
And you too. Mwah.
There's a little card.
Oh, thanks.
Mark's giving this trial excursion for free.
This is an investment because essentially I'm paying out 420 euros for a boat trip for people I don't know. But I'm going to get like pictures and videos of the experience so that I can like put that on my social media and people go like, oh, that's like a really cool thing to do.
Are they the first of your trips?
Yes, this is you are my guinea pigs today.
A boat, water and an off-duty drag queen. What could possibly go wrong?
Don't fall in. There's a rope there, don't fall over it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Well, I've gone to quite a bit of personal expense and there's my reputation. There's a lot going on. So I just feel like I've got, like, a lot riding on today. So I'm nervous.
No time for last-minute wobbles, Mark.
Ahoy, Captain!
Leslie's definitely on board.
Ahoy, Captain. Cool. OK, I like that. You can call me Capitan if you're feeling Spanish. All right. We'll be seeing. Set sail, me hearties.
Yay! Aye, aye, skipper.
And Mark's not just the skipper.
Just a bit of melon and some strawberries.
He's the chief cook and bottle washer too.
I did bring some tea bags in case anybody wanted a cup of tea.
Mark's hoping that this trip stays on course.
I'm just going to take some pictures, you know, so I can put it on social media and things like that. So
Mark knows he's only got one chance to make a good impression.
Lovely.
And get his new business afloat.
It is beautiful.
But things are starting to look a little wavy.
I'm starting to feel sick.
Oh dear, Mark.
Oh, bless you. Well, obviously you're not all right, mate.
This might rock the boat for Mark and his new holiday business.
You should have said something. Unless you really, really love being on boats.
Yeah.
This has been a bit too long.
Yeah, do you think so?
Yeah.
Back on dry land in Benidorm, Jeff and best mate Philip are hoping to bag a bargain with bedding.
Do you want me to tell you the prices?
Yes, please.
Right.
So I think
A flat sheet is €89.
They've got a budget of €1,000 to give Jeff's new holiday flat a makeover.
we're going threadbare.
I think that's over our budget.
That's over our budget, yeah. Got the list?
It's a very long list, Philip.
9 top sheets, 9 pillowcases, 4 mattress protectors, 4 pillowcases, 8 towels, the large ones, and 8 of the smaller towels. I'm quite nervous, to be honest. There's loads of things going through the till.
Is that with our mates discount, Debbie?
No, bear with me 1 second.
Because, you know, we have known each other for 25 years, maybe.
You know what they say, Jeff? If you don't ask, you don't get.
What was your budget?
Well, we thought around 600.
Right, well, you've still got some money to spend then.
Yes. I knew it.
We're not spending it. How much is it? How much is it coming
The
up?
total is 571.
Wow. How about that?
Congratulations.
That's one reason for Jeff to celebrate.
And there's a bottle of wine there for you.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
And there's another.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome, Jeff.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a nice
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Budget spent, the guys head back to the property.
Very heavy.
And Jeff gets to see what Philip has completed over the last 2 days.
Oh, I think I've got the heaviest one here, Jeff.
I sense a pause, Jeff.
Right, I see you've made a little start already, Philip.
With half the contents of the apartment now outside, it's time to check indoors.
But you've done a better job inside than you have out.
It's starting to take shape, but there's still a lot to do and we've got 48 hours.
Oh, shall we crack open that bottle of wine? I think we deserve it.
We do deserve it.
We do.
Probably not the best idea, lads.
What are we going to do about all this stuff out here? Because I presume that's junk, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I just decided we shouldn't be using. And
I think that's just about everything that was in this apartment.
I think it is about that, yeah.
Out there.
Including those hats.
What's next, then?
Going to bed.
You're tired, aren't you?
With 2 days left before Jeff's first guests arrive, Philip still has plenty to do. Over in Alicante, golf balls are flying high and the barbecue is sizzling.
I think it's going to be a full-on day for everybody.
Me too. Every round of golf brings in €25 for the charity.
For 2 of us.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's a good turnout on the green.
Beautiful day, so what more could you ask for?
Donations, right, Pat?
To be quite honest, we would have normally sold twice as many raffle tickets by now, wouldn't we? Yeah.
If anyone can persuade them, it's you.
Can strong arm them and give us your money, can I?
It's an option, Pat.
Can I make the last call for you guys to put your hands in your pockets and spend some money on some raffle tickets, please?
Or just get that chap to do an announcement. The raffle tickets are selling, and Pat might have a chance of hitting her €5,000 target.
In total, we will have more than €3,000 today. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, very, very much.
That's a lot of cash, but Pat's still €2,000 shy of her target.
We've got the sponsors to take into consideration, which we have to add on to what we've raised today.
Hang on, what's the sponsor's total?
We had the 2,000 and the 3,000, and that's 5,000, which is what we wanted to raise. So I can't complain. I'm absolutely thrilled.
Me too, Pat. It's been a terrific day.
And today the winner is...
Yes! Yes!
It's no longer a dog's life for Pat.
The guy who owns the place, he's so thrilled with what's happened today. I think it's going to be a regular thing. I need to know there's enough money coming in. Then I'll be able to retire.
I'll cheers to that, Pat. Mark Ellis is all at sea. And so are his guests.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mark. So sorry.
Don't apologise to me. It's bad. You've got nothing to apologise for. I'm sorry, but like it's been a bit too long or whatever.
Mark desperately needs this to work. He's testing out his package holiday idea, which includes this boat trip.
Leslie's starting to feel quite sick.
They're 2 hours into Mark's first ever excursion, but things haven't gone well.
It's her birthday. I don't want to remember that she got sick on a boat on her birthday. I was like, what I planned out.
It's all hands on deck.
Iceberg ahead. You seem to be feeling better first, mate, there. Yeah, he seemed fine now.
Mark's charm and genuine concern for his passengers steer this choppy cruiser into calmer waters.
I've tried to look after you best I can.
Yeah, you've looked after us very well.
Mark has got some good reviews to kickstart his packages. And the bubbly might help.
I'm not being too hard on myself for things not going perfectly, because that's why I'm doing these trial tours. And I really believe that I'm going to be able to learn from from the experiences that people have and create a good business out of it. I'm still confident that I can do that.
Mark's definitely pushed the boat out.
Cheers, cheers everyone.
And the package continues, thankfully, on dry land.
We might even be able to get, like, the sunset. Not that I'd planned that, but we might just drop lucky with it. We'll have to see.
So pretty. Thank you for bringing us here. I've loved it.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
To salvage his trial holiday package, Mark's giving Leslie and her family a full-on Ruby Rocks birthday treat. You go, Leslie. And the reviews are in.
It's been a long day, but I would do it all again right now in a heartbeat.
Birthday to remember.
I am absolutely buzzing. Fantastic.
Nice. It looks like his holiday packages are off to a good start.
Amazing, as always.
With everything I've ever done, I've always just thrown myself into it. I've spent quite a bit of money on today, but I think it was worth it because I wanted to try and really commit to something that I think has got a lot of potential, because Ruby Rocks has got a shelf life and she can't last forever, where you're going to be stuck with me for some time yet. So, yeah, I'm happy with myself. I'm happy.
And if you're happy, we're happy, Mark. Well done. Down in Poniente, next to Benidorm Old Town,
Let's not fall out on the last day.
Jeff and best mate Philip are working on some styling sorcery.
Just a touch to the left, please.
On Jeff's first ever holiday rental.
Yeah. Perfect. Love it.
Cuba meets Beatlemania.
Love it. So what we got left to do?
They've had 4 days to turn it around.
I've just got a couple of pillowcases or one pillowcase to put on the bed. Let's go through now and do that.
In time for Jeff's first guests, who arrived today.
I got to say, the bed looks amazing.
Jeff, what are you doing down there?
I'm just rearranging the pillows.
I don't think you
They
need to
weren't
arrange
quite
these
right.
pillows. Yes, darling, we need them on. Oh, my God. That's it. Is that about right?
I think the hardest thing about this was really the timescale, just getting this done in 4 days. But we've got it together. I'm absolutely over the moon. I couldn't have done it without him. Just move this one up just a touch like that. That's it.
Okay,
absolutely
fine.
perfect.
Anything else?
Good choice there, Philip. I like that.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Jeff had a €1,000 budget for the renovation.
As you can see, I've kept every receipt.
A lot of receipts there.
There's a lot of receipts.
So how much have we spent?
So in total, we've spent €981.
That's not bad at all. I mean, I did say to you, try and keep it under 1,000. So hang on a second, 981, we've got €19 left.
Yes.
Good job, Philip.
It's been a roller coaster of a journey. I never thought we'd got there. We've had 96 hours to complete this mini refurb, really. But I think it's looking really stupendous. I think it looks fantastic.
Let's hope Jeff's first ever guests think the same.
Yeah, I hope they like it. I'm sure they will.
Oh, let's hope so. I mean, that is the big $1 million question, isn't it, really?
The guests have driven over from France and have just arrived.
Bienvenida a Benidorm.
Merci.
After you guys.
It gives Jeff a chance to practice his franglais.
Welcome to my home. Have a wonderful holiday.
And his sign language.
I live here, upstairs. If you need me, you know where I am, OK? Mi casa's arriba. OK. Lovely. Welcome.
What's French for can we unpack and use the loo, please?
I show you your bedroom.
So, let's see if they like it, Jeff.
L'appartement est magnifique, hein, vraiment magnifique.
Well, that's a big we. I mean, yes, from guests Bruno and Sophie.
I'm flying high at the minute. I'm absolutely over the moon because I just caught their faces when they walked into the place, and that was worth its weight in gold.
But for this hard-working Brit, it's not home time yet.
I'm off to company bar now. I've got a shift to do. So I'm just leaving to relax and chill out and settle in. And I'll probably come down tomorrow or just shout off the balcony. Ça va? Yeah, great.
All the best, Jeff.